University in Mthatha. Liema, thanks for that update. The influx of people travelling to Moria this weekend will see accommodation venues packed to capacity as many congregants opt to stay outside of church premises. Newzroom Afrika's Linda Mnisi is along that stretch, the R71, which leads to Moria, and joins us now live. Linda, good afternoon to you. Shall we just talk accommodation for now? And this decision by many congregants to stay in accommodation venues outside of the church premises, would this be the first time this year for the Easter celebration?
Not at all, Michelle. In fact, an interesting fact about the church is that it also stands as a tourist attraction site, and therefore thousands of people come to the church during this period, and that has seen a number of businesses mushroom, of course catering to the needs of the congregants who come and the tourists who come to see the church during this particular period. I'm at the Villa Tahoe Lodge here in just outside Moria, and this is owned by Dumelo and his wife, who are going to be giving us a sense of, you know, what they offer to those who come during this particular time. I want to bring you in fact, because he's waiting for us in one of the rooms for those, like you said, who offer to stay outside of the premises. Dumelo, thank you so much for your time. I see you've got a beautiful, beautiful space. One would swear we're in a different area. Talk to us first about what you have on offer.
Thank you, Linda, for visiting us today. Yeah, definitely. I would just like to emphasize that our lodge is very secured. We do have internal security here, and we do have community members that are patrolling at night to ensure that everybody's safe. It's a very quiet place, so our guests do have a lovely stay here. Yeah. And obviously, we do have comfortable beds to make sure that they enjoy their stays, as you can see. And we do have a touch of green. And obviously, shout out to my wife, Makozazana, for the interior design and the decors, because this is all planned out by her. And obviously, we do have like blackout curtains. So what it means is even during the day, it looks like it's dark on the inside, so to just enjoy your stay. Yeah. And obviously, we do have lights that just to give a little bit of the sensation of the couples, because we do have a lot of couples coming in. And we do have a light that in case we have load shedding, they can just do it. We have a remote that can ultimately just switch on and off, just to make sure they could still see and walk around the room. But yeah, I think the essence, even you can see we have no floor, the tile floors, as to give meaning to Villa Tlhago, because Tlhago means nature, which is named after our son, to give them natural feel when they are here. And obviously, we have chairs, mirrors. This is the wardrobe that we have here. We just want to move in with the times and not to just basically have like the traditional way of having our wardrobes and stuff. Yeah. And inside here is just our shower. It's a walk-in shower, and we do have a smart geyser, which is water saving, because we do have issues of having enough water here. But with this geyser, and we have seen that we could maintain consistency of having water, and our clients are still happy with that as well.
Yeah. Yes. I see. I mean, you've gone out of your way to make it comfortable, and I'm thinking about the people who are traveling to church. Obviously, they'll need essentials: a bed, comfortable bed at that, a shower, which is what you provide. Talk to me about the need to put it specifically here along the R71. I mean, obviously, there will be a number of people that are coming. So was it strategic from a strategic point of view?
Certainly. Look, I mean, we're just 5 minutes walk away from the mall, and obviously being along the R71 route, that's the way to the church. I can confirm that we even fully booked from today until next week, Friday, and there's still more calls that are coming in to access our accommodation. And obviously, I could speak to also other colleagues that have lodges around here. It's quite busy around this time. And having a lodge or accommodation in this area, it's quite a viable business for one to venture into.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk rands and cents now. I mean, you're traveling from far, you're coming from Botswana, Lesotho, and whatever, you're looking for a place to stay. Obviously, the issue of money becomes a problem for some. Yes. So in terms of money, I assume it's quite affordable.
No, certainly. Look, I mean, during this time of the season, or during Easter season, We do have discount rates that it's not like your typical December festives where you would range between like 700 to 800. Now we are at a discounted rate of between 550 to 650. But I can confirm that now our discounted price, they will be very happy to book with us. Yeah. And then we obviously can negotiate and to make sure we do work well within their budgets. But yeah, it's quite affordable. It's quite reasonable to book with us. And we are very happy that we could provide the services at a discounted rate. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. That's Tumelo there, Michelle, talking to us about accommodation for those who stay outside of the church. I mean, traveling around and just driving around the church earlier today and even yesterday, we could see, caravans making their way inside the church. You would have seen, while I was speaking to our colleague Iman earlier on, mobile toilets also making their way in. But it does not mean that everybody that comes, there are millions of people that, descend to Moria during this time. It does not mean everybody stays inside the church and they prefer camping. So for those who sit outside, who live outside, in fact, this is an opportunity for business people like Tumelo to cash in. And this is what they have on offer. Comfort, not far from the church, also very convenient, quite close as well to the other shops. Michelle?
Certainly, Linda. It's a big weekend, isn't it, for the people of Moria Church, but also for the Christian community. Linda Mnisi, thanks very much indeed for that update.